In order to win the $1 million prize, 8 players needed to hide on the school campus. As long as they could evade capture for 20 minutes, they would receive the $1 million. Player 1 Yumekawa chose to hide in the storage room of the school gymnasium. There was a row of armor display stands here. He hollowed out the stand, hid his lower body in a cardboard box, and covered his head with the armor. Player 2 Matsuo accidentally discovered that there was an exhaust fan installed outside the classroom, so he chose an adjacent room, added the same exhaust pipe to the window, and hid inside it, then painted his face black and stuck it out. Player 3 Kawaii chose to hide in the lecture hall. The walls here were covered with iron mesh. He used the same material in the corner to make a pillar, creating a space inside to hide, and perfectly replicated the texture and material. It could be said there was not a single flaw. Next up, player 4 Nakajima. He extended the staircase leading to the stage, hid inside this mezzanine space, and for symmetry did the same extension on the other side. And player 5 Nakamura went outdoors. He found some U-shaped bricks, so he added a few more, and he lay under the bricks. Only by prying the bricks apart could Nakamura be discovered. Player 6 Fukumoto went to another sports storage room. He added a new wall in the corner of this staircase and hid himself inside it. And player 7 Hori. He planned to stand on the roof of the teaching building. This place was off limits, so as long as he put on a camouflage uniform, he just needed to not be discovered by the students downstairs. The final player 8 Ehara chose to add a drinking fountain on the wall. Not only were the details realistic, but the faucet could actually dispense water. At this point, all 8 contestants had finished hiding. The 20-minute search time was about to begin. Who exactly could hide until the end? As the countdown ended, the students rushed to all parts of the campus. In the lecture hall where Kawaii was, the students touched the walls with their hands while running. Fortunately, the texture of Kawaii's disguise was exactly the same as the original, so the students didn't suspect a thing. And Ehara's side was completely ignored by the students. They were in a hurry to go to the gymnasium to search, because in every episode there were contestants hiding here. But the gym storage room was full of clutter, making it difficult to search. Meanwhile, Fukumoto in the staircase corner also escaped a wave of searches. Everyone's hiding plans this episode had some real skill. Even contestant Matsuo, who usually liked to throw the game, was actually quite steady this time. Students rushing to their destinations rarely noticed Hori on the roof. However, the disguise was slightly shoddy because he didn't paint his face with camouflage. 4 minutes into the first half, the camera cut to the gymnasium lobby. 2 girls discovered that the staircase was wider than usual, so they reached out to check. Nakajima hiding inside was trembling. Just like that, Nakajima was the first to be eliminated. Immediately the morale of the student team soared, but Yumekawa, hiding in the armor, encountered a huge crisis at this moment. A student discovered that except for one helmet, everything else could be moved freely. After all, Yumekawa's head was still inside. Soon the second hider was caught, and not long after Yumekawa was eliminated, a guy noticed that the staircase where Fukumoto was hiding was a bit weird, so he called his companions and arrested her. At this point, the morale of the student team was getting higher and higher, but the hiding places of the remaining players were more concealed, very difficult to find. Kawaii's disguise over here, even if students touched it, they couldn't feel anything amiss. And Ehara's drinking fountain was also very hidden. Although the girl sensed a trace of abnormality, it didn't